At the end of my time with Flash, I was offered to stay at Flash, and it was a lot of work. The pro team was still there. I was going to be the goalkeeper trainer or second assistant like I was that season, and I was going to do the club goalkeeping, and I was going to do 3 teams, and I was going to do Champions League, and they offered me a salary, and I countered with that salary. They didn't accept my counter. And what I was told was that when I countered, the second that I countered, they said, find somebody else. Whatever, neither here nor there. It worked out for everybody. They're doing really well in ECNL, and I'm happier than I've ever been coaching soccer. So we did well by each other. But here's why I stayed in Buffalo. Because the players that I was already working with, I didn't want to leave, and I knew that there was an opportunity, and I had some help. With contacts, and I'm not going to name the people, but I got a lot of players through some people, and I'll be forever in their debt. When I stopped coaching at Flash, it was about July. It was late June, July of 2015. Not many people know this, and I haven't really said this at all. I didn't move to Buffalo until November of 2016. So what did I do? I at the very beginning, I started out only training Tuesdays and Fridays. So what did I do? I drove. I went back to Michigan, and I lived in Michigan. On Tuesday mornings, I would drive to at that time I was training at the school in Lancaster. I would drive to Lancaster, train for 3 or 4 hours, and then guess what? I'd get in the car and I would drive back to Michigan. I did that twice a week. I did that for a while. Then I started to add a Wednesday, and I had Thursday training. I moved into Sports Performance Park, and again, I was only training Tuesdays and Fridays. From September 2015 at SPP to about winter, I was still only 2 days. Then in the spring of 2016, I went to 4 days a week, but I still wasn't living in Buffalo. So I would get a hotel, and I would stay in a hotel for 4 days a week, and I would still commute until I moved full-time in November of 2016. This is the first time I've ever told anybody that, but oh well, it's 2020 now, and everything worked out pretty good. And the reason why I stayed in Buffalo and went through that grind is that the original 2015s, those families have been unbelievable to me. And like I said, in Michigan, they were trying to hide me. When I would get a top player, they were trying to hide me because there was other, at the time there was already, and there still is, there was top technical trainers that do what I do now in Buffalo that were doing it there, and it was ridiculous. And it was kind of dog eat dog, and it's really super competitive, and everybody wants an upper leg in Michigan. Buffalo's starting to get that way, but it's still, the Buffalo people really, they found value in what I was doing and the way that I treated players. And so they made sure that I got enough players so that I'd stay, so that I'd stay in Buffalo. And that was the real start of PlayMaker Training, the New York chapter.